Hello, how are you guys doing? You guys doing good? Sorry about that. The pest control guy came by finally after waiting for him for like a few days. I think it's probably because I called the front office and I was like, hey, I can't get in touch with the pest control guy, and they're like, oh, it's fine, don't worry about it. I'm like, well, he left a trap in the you know, the attic in the vents, so you know, like it's been like 4 days, so if it like is in there and it dies, then it's gonna flow into the rest of the apartment. Yeah, like, oh, it's fine. I'm like, hey, how about this? You know, like, look, I don't need to have his like personal phone number or anything. That's fine. How about this? I'll go up there, I'll get the trap, and if there's something in there, then I'll just leave it in the front office. And they're like, oh, they're very concerned about that. I'm like, yeah. Maybe you should get in touch with him. So instead of allowing me to release a possum into the front office while they're trying to sign people in, they decided to send him by, and it was a different guy. So yeah, turns out that threatening the landlord with, you know, doing anything makes them do things. So now we're gonna watch Monument Mythos first, because there was one episode and it came out the day directly afterwards, and then we'll watch we don't know what it was, honestly. Could be anything. My vibe says there was a possum, but going on vibes. We saw a possum the other day. Now we got stuff going on. So anyway, we're gonna watch this one. It's like a couple minutes long, so. And then we'll watch Interface, whatever that is. It was the one that got second place on the votes. So yeah, possums are cute, dude. They're like fellas. Like, look at this. Look at this. That's a fella. You know? American possums are cute. It looks so confused. You know? I had my best friend when I was a kid named, he said, hey, we caught a possum. He lived on a ranch. He's like, yeah, we caught a possum. And I'm like, that's cool. Because when you're a kid, that is cool. And he was like, yeah, I named it Colin. It's like, all right. So I don't know what happened to Colin, the possum. I thought that was going to be how to pronounce it. And I was, all right. Anyway. Let's watch the Monument Mythos. Sorry for everyone who's watching this on After Hours. It's just like, dude, what are you doing? You should know at this point what I'm doing.
I'm recording now. Tell me everything. I'm recording now. Tell me everything.
What? The following audio does not feature the voice of...
Now, tell me everything.
Oh, fuck. It's a chessboard. Are we going home stuck with this? Queen tonight? Okay.
I wanted to welcome them. I wanted to welcome all humans to our kingdom.
Right, all the text is fucked up because they retaught English. Okay.
We all could have been great together. We could have all been peaceful. But my invitation was met with pain. A bright, burning pain.
This is gonna get real loud and stuff as soon as it connects.
The world is built on inequality. Even their peace
Oh, right, the queen of the moon got her eyes stolen, and they made this story makes no sense, man. I'm following it though.
You cannot taste or touch. As long as you stay on Earth, none of your senses will return. But you can get everything back. Our prophecy guarantees this. Join our kingdom and become a prince. Run alongside me. Rule.
That's a pretty good position, because no matter where the knight goes, then you capture him. Oh? That's 100% not... Okay, he made that move and then that move. Okay. There's no prophecy, there's only me. Alcatraz checkmate. Alcatraz matter attacks Lunarian bodies and destroys cloud ships. Lunarian human language is restored after 9 months. Okay. Grief made him a monster. Nixon? Live the brief shot of the USA upside down. Oh no, it's the Moon Guy. I love Moon Guy. He's so good. Such a cool thing. He will not stop crying. He's had to deal with a lot. He does not want to live. If I were in this universe, I would just leave. Everyone who just said mood to he doesn't want to live, please seek help. Like, unironically. The horned serpent lives. Sure. This is season 3, not 4. I would imagine there's going to be a season 4. Oh, hey, Nixon. How you doing? Just vibing on the moon?
There will be no physical altercation. I will not bring about an end like that of my own world.
This is Nixon speaking?
The only way to destroy the present king is to render him as fiction. The same way your mythology and urban legends took power from gods and monsters. You will have no authority once no one believes he is real. I must also render myself as fiction. I have involved myself too deeply. Like your
That's fucking wild. That is fucking wild as a concept. Like, oh, we'll just stop being a real person, and that'll solve all of these problems.
world, I will be a necessary sacrifice. No one will feel pain. No one will be killed. This world will be fictionalized.
And that's what we're watching, is the fictionalization of the real thing that happened with the Crescent King. This is a little bit more than disassociation, right? Richard Nixon still was real, he just died. That's different. Pataphysics. Art by Ed Dwight. Ah. The first man on the moon. 2:30. Is that a date? Maybe? When the next installment will be? February 30th? Wait, that's not a thing. That cannot be a thing.
Asked himself. It was a cover story. It was Nixon who killed Ed Dwight.
When he stopped believing in him?
Nixon was no god. He was not even a man. Nixon was only one of many survivors. He did what we all secretly wish to do, but cannot.
Murder?
Nixon used his power to erase history. Nixon erased the past. Ed Dwight was twice the god that Nixon could ever be. He was bold. He was kind. He was good. In our world, Ed Dwight never went to the moon. Instead, he creates monuments. In our world, Ed Dwight preserves the past.
He's like a painter or something? The fuck? The Ed Dwight Paradox in collaboration with Sydney, Elena, Julia, Brandon, Darius, Lev, Andrew, and Magic. Thank you for visiting the Nixon Verse. Come again soon. In our universe, he's a sculptor and an author. Does he know of the Nixon Verse? I mean, I'm sure he does now, but like, was he, like, did he work on it? Like it was implied, or is that just like lore? Okay. That was not where I thought this was going, but I don't think anyone would have predicted that. That was fucking weird as shit. This has to be the last episode. This is so fucking weird. There's a very faint drawing at the end. Yeah. Right. They showed this one before. It's got the people who are on the moon in the Nixon verse. And then I forget who this is supposed to be. Dude's 88 years old. Okay. I doubt that he had much to do with this. This feels like the ending of Lost. Okay, I didn't watch the ending of Lost, so I don't know, but this was fucking bizarre for an ending. So in other words, not only is this true, but it isn't anymore. Am I getting that right? It was true, but now it's not. .230 on the comic was supposed to be a reference to a timestamp in a certain song. Huh. It's true, but it's not now. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, okay. Weird. Weird way of concluding this series. I don't hate it. I actually kind of love it. That's just like, yeah, nah. Retcon the universe. Not just the story, but the idea of reality itself. Just retcon it. And then you fixed it. Everything's fine now. It says come again soon. There might be still more. It follows logically from the house on the ocean, though. Yeah, kind of does. There could be another season. I don't know where you go from here. Like, I think the implication is the Nixon verse was our universe and these videos are part of that fictionalization. Yes. Yeah, I think that's what they're saying. But how do you... I mean, yeah, he'll probably move on to other projects that have nothing to do with the Monument Mythos. Which is cool. Because he had the... No, the fellas jumping around from the wall, like the corner guys, the corner fellas. Ed was actually gonna be an astronaut, IRL. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we only watched this one episode. He was a test pilot. Well, this is he's real. Yeah, he's apparently real. I don't know. But in our universe, in the reality that is our universe, he's a sculptor and an author instead of a pilot. His name is Ed Wright. Dwight. Ed Wright was a former test pilot, first African American to have entered the Air Force training program. Opened a barbecue restaurant in Denver. Sculptures. Okay. So he kind of works as like, he works in this because he was meant to be something else. He was meant to be, like, in a different universe, he would have been an astronaut. And in our universe, he makes monuments. So it kind of works. It's wild. I want to see some of his work, though. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, you kind of see something he's working on here, but it's like very like in progress. So it's like, he's good. He's very talented, actually. Sculptures are fucking hard, man. Yeah, this is good. This is good shit. God, imagine being that. This guy's fucking crazy. Is he still alive? Like, think about that for a minute. Like, to train as an astronaut, it's not just like fly a plane. Like, you gotta like be smart too, right? So like, he's not even, he's like technically very smart. Like, he's able to do science crap. People are thinking of exposing the series to him. I wonder what he would think about this. Like, this dude is fucking, like, what a cool way of like honoring this dude. Be like, because like, look at this. Like, he didn't get to join NASA probably because he was black, right? And they did like fucking everything, you know? Cats have been fun. It's a lot of fast problem solving under pressure that they're looking for, which is why a lot of test pilots are commonly tracked for astronauts. That makes sense. And you have to be like, you know, you have to have the right kind of mindset in order to be a you know, astronaut as well. You have to be sharp. You have to be able to think on your feet. That's cool, man. You also have to have a certain degree in engineering, science, or medicine. Sure. Like, this guy seems like he was fucking sharp. You know? Like he is, he's still around. And then he goes on to be like absolutely amazing at sculpting. Honorary Space Force member as of 2020. I don't know if Ed Dwight actually made that cover. It doesn't really say that he does drawing. Or at least, you know. I think depending on how this is presented to him, I think he might actually like this, you know? Like, it literally is just like, this guy's fucking cool. That's the end of the series. That's cool. I like it. I mean, he is cool. I didn't know about him. But like, yeah. What's going on? No, it just, for some reason, this random dude got shown up in the Nixon verse. Absolutely wild end. I'm not going to be the guy to like send this to him. Because I believe the guy needs to be able to have, like, you know, space, and we shouldn't just harass him about it. But, like, you know, if I ran into him, I'd be like, dude, have you heard of the Monument Mythos? That's cool. That's cool, though. Check out this dude. You know? Out of water. Anyway. I think I'm going to stop and restart stream, literally just that way this is on its own separate vibe, and then we can do interface. Does that sound good? Cool. Let me know when you hear this.